What is going on, guys? Gino checking back in for another video today. It is the 16th of December and it's a Monday, 11:42 a.m. at the moment. Just dropped off my girlfriend at her work and it's time for me to head to the gym for a early morning workout since I already did some work today. Woke up pretty early, so I got my gym bag ready right here. I'm about to head to my old gym just for a change since I have a pass right now. I'm actually going to be making my pre-workout since I brought all of my ingredients. So I hope this won't get too messy. First of all, I would like to thank you all for the positive support on my last video. Or my last vlog, I should say. Because I'm not sure if I already uploaded the recipe video that I recorded yesterday from the protein pancakes. But the support has been truly amazing. I worked out together with my buddy Stefan a lot and we made some epic angles. As far as the comments go, it's been very supportive. So big shout out to all of you. Oh man, I am not going to be able to do this without making a mess. So what I'm going to be doing instead is get rid of my gum first and foremost. Take a scoop to the dome. Oh damn, it's ice cold water and it's freaking sour. I'm not crying. So anyway, now that that is out of the way, I'm headed to the gym. I'm gonna turn on my pre-workout music, charge my earbuds because they're fully empty, and I'll see you guys at the gym. Alright, so it's already a couple of hours later. As you saw, I had that protein pancake meal, which is a new staple in my diet. But anyway, I'm going out to eat right now for my girlfriend's little brother's birthday today. So I kept it pretty light today. All I had was my regular breakfast and those protein pancakes. So I left some room over for some good food tonight at a Mexican restaurant. And typically what I always do when I go out to eat or I have a social event where food will come into play is I keep a buffer of calories, alright? I don't like fasting all the way up to that event because I think that I might end up eating a lot more than I typically want to eat. So I make sure that I
eat some protein during the day, keep my carbs pretty low, my fats pretty low, so that I have enough room to just enjoy a good meal and just have a good time with the people that I'm going to be eating at the restaurant with. Going to pick up Romy right now, head to the restaurant, and I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. And we are back. Now, like I said, yesterday I went to a Mexican restaurant where I enjoyed some delicious food, and I quickly wanted to go over how I approach going out to eat at restaurants and still staying on track and staying lean. It's actually a very simple process, right? You simply need to leave enough calories left over in order to have a good meal at the restaurant and not go over your calories. You basically have two strategies that you can choose from. You can choose to completely fast until you're at the restaurant, which I'm personally not a big fan of, since it can often lead to you being ravenously hungry and eating a lot more than you might actually want to eat. So the way that I always approach it is I have 2 meals or just 1, depending on the planning of my day, and I keep the meals that I eat high in protein, low to moderate carbohydrates, and low in fat. Right? Which then obviously allows me to keep enough calories left over to eat a good meal at the restaurant and not go way over my caloric goal. And then when I'm at the restaurant, I make smart choices, alright? Don't start eating foods that you normally wouldn't even eat on a daily basis in general, and go for foods that you know don't contain a lot of calories. Even though that you need to make healthy choices, trust me, the food will still taste amazing. In terms of appetizers, as well as the main course, go for a lean protein source, right? Think of shrimps, tuna, steak, chicken. Just make smart choices that you normally also would choose to eat when you're at home and cooking yourself, right? Going out to eat should not be an excuse to pig out and go on a binge, because that is, in my opinion, not even a healthy way to approach your nutrition. You should be making these choices on a daily basis to begin with and enjoy the type of foods that you're eating so that you can still choose them when you're at a restaurant and not completely dread the fact that you're eating them. When I go to a restaurant, I pretty much eat the same things that I do when I eat at home. It can be chicken, some steak, some shrimps, maybe some bread, and of course a nice little dessert. But if you approach the tactic well enough, you should have enough room to have a nice little dessert with that, right? So it's not rocket science. Just beware that the foods might be a little bit higher in calories. You can try to track them to your best capability, or even if you choose not to, make smart choices and you will not mess up on your diet or go over your calories way too drastically. Alright, so I'm about to head to the gym right now, have a lower body session planned, so I'm going to be doing some squats, and I'll take you guys along with me. So if there is one thing, one major, huge thing that I could give you as an advice, it would be to take your warm-ups seriously. The warm-up that you're seeing right here is a warm-up that I've been doing for the past, I believe, 6 years already. I got it from Matt August back in the day when he uploaded his pre-workout mobility warm-up routines, and I've been doing it ever since. And that has allowed me to stay injury-free throughout my entire training career, or whatever you want to call it. It's very simple. You just spend some time foam rolling the areas that you have some tight spots in, or some areas that you don't feel very mobile in at the specific moment that you're going to be working out. Just spend some time foam rolling it, roll over that spot around 20 times or so, just spend 3 to 5 minutes rolling out these areas, alright? The main benefits that you can get from this are just being more mobile, perform movements with full range of motion without running into any injuries, aches or pains or whatever. It doesn't even have to be that intense, alright? In general, you shouldn't be foam rolling intense pre-workout. If you want to do it a little bit more thoroughly, then do it after your workout or in your own free time, but you just want to promote some blood flow to the muscle that you're going to be training. Alright, that is the main principle of foam rolling pre-workout. It's not really a necessity, but if you want to do it, just do it lightly and enjoy the benefits of probably feeling a lot better throughout your exercises. And then we're moving on to some mobility drills. Now, if you guys are interested in getting a full in-depth video on all of the drills that I do before every single workout, then please let me know in the comments down below. But these are just some dynamic warm-up movements, right? You don't want to perform static stretches or remain in a stretch for too long pre-workout, since that has been shown to result in losing some explosive power, which is something that you don't want right before jumping into a heavy compound. So I just be sure to warm up my lower back, get my hips, my glutes and my hamstrings nice and mobile so that they don't become a limiting factor throughout my squats or my deadlifts. And then lastly, I move on to some leg swings. Now, especially for those who don't have a lot of time to warm up or don't have a lot of time to train in general, at least do some leg swings, alright? This will allow your hamstrings, your hip flexors and your quads to become a little bit more mobile. as well as your abductors and adductors, to allow you to get a nice full range of motion, maintain your power throughout the entire range of motion, and stay injury free for as long as possible, which should always be the goal if you're in this for the long term. Alright guys, we're all warmed up, so the first set is going to be 150 kilograms, so that's already 5 kilograms up compared to last week's training. Shooting for 3 by 5 to 8. Last workout I managed to get 8, then set 2 was 8 again, and set 3 was 7, so I'm shooting, like I said, for 5 to 8, but I'm letting the reps fall in reserve to where they should be falling. 8 reps. Not bad. Good set. And boom, we're back in the car again. Big surprise, right? I'm actually about to head to the Barbers right now. It's actually the next day already. Gotta get my hair fixed because honestly, look at this mess. I don't know if you can actually see, but this looks like crap, man, honestly. So, but to get this fixed, especially since this weekend I'm headed to London with my girlfriend and her family, and pretty much the week after that, or next week, it's going to be Christmas, so I want to get my hair nice and fresh. Get a fresh fade from my boy, Satish. at United Coops. Be sure to check them out if you live in my area, which is Den Bosch. Okay, so just came back from the barber. It's time to have my pre-workout meal. Protein pancakes. In case you guys haven't watched the recipe video yet, I highly recommend you to do so, since it's probably one of my favorite recipes at the moment. So also got a kiwi right here, and I actually already ate one of them since, as per usual, I was hungry. And there are some exciting things going on, man. It's been a pretty hectic week. I've been filming bits here and there just to make some content, because there were times during the day where I was able to film, and then there were times that I wasn't able to film, and then I realized that, oh crap, it's the end of the day, and I basically forgot to film the rest of my day. So good, man. I'm going out to eat later today, so I wanted to keep my carbs and fats a little bit on the lower side throughout the day. As I mentioned in this video, that is my tactic. And I'm going out to eat again. And I'm going out to eat in London on Saturday. But if you apply the tactic that I covered in this video, it won't be that bad. Trust me. I'm going to be active throughout the weekend, so looking very forward to that. There are actually some very exciting things going to be happening. There is a new gym opening up nearby me. It's like 10 minutes away from my house. And it'll be the first actual hardcore gym that'll be in my area. It's called Fox Gym. It's actually the gym that I had my photo shoot in as well. And they're opening up a location literally 10 minutes away from me. The gym that is opening up right here has a lot of pretty well-known people coming over there all the time. I'm talking Davi Castro, Zach Ainsley trained there with Barry DeMay, who is his coach, as far as I know anyway. So there are a lot of people that are pretty well known in the fitness industry who train there. Obviously, that'll make it way easier for me to make content as well. So like I said, they're opening up on February 1st, and I will be one of their first members. I'm willing to place a bet on that. One thing that I'm also very excited about is the machines that I'm going to be able to use, all right? I believe they're going to be having a pendulum hack squat right there, a pendulum squat. Just a regular hack squat in general, multiple squat racks, deadlift platforms, multiple benches, lots of mirrors. It's going to be insane. I'm very freaking excited for that. I honestly can't wait. I've been discussing this a lot with my bro Ruben, who's my physical therapist, and we were actually talking about this like 3 months ago. Just discussing the fact that there is no, or almost no, actual hardcore gym in our neighborhood or close by to us. The nearest gym was Gold's Gym, and it's still like 20 or 30 minutes away from us. And now there's one opening literally like 10 minutes away from our house. So for the 15th time, very excited. I'm going to be eating my meal right now since I want to head to the gym in about an hour from now. So that is it for this video, guys. I sincerely hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to smash the like button, because it truly helps out the channel grow. Comment down below and subscribe to the channel. And turn post notifications on for so much more content coming really soon. I'm out, guys, and peace out. See you in the next one.